All right, here we are sitting at Sonic Temple. It is day 3, and right now we're sitting next to one of the comedians that are over in the other tent that, I don't know, what do you want to call it? What are they calling it? Spoken word
and comedy tent.
There you go. Yeah. And go ahead and introduce yourself. Tell us where you're from.
Yeah, I'm Joe Deuce. I'm a comedian from Lexington, Kentucky, and I know I don't look like most of the other people in Kentucky, but I missed a train on the Underground Railroad and got left behind. But I am excited to be up here. This is my second time at this stadium having this festival. It's a lot of fun. So yeah, so I'm excited and here on Asgard Radio.
Yeah, right on Asgard Radio. So I hear you are the could be the child of Ice-T. I heard about that.
Okay, well, my reputation precedes me. Yes. Yeah. You know what's really sucky is first of all, I've been told my whole life I look like either Ice-T or Ludacris. That's been majority. And when I had braids and I was skinnier, that was back when I was like a college soccer player. They were like, "You look like Ludacris," and then I got a little chubbier. They're like, "Ice-T." And my wife convinced me, and my mom, she was like, "I think you're Ice-T's son," and she convinced me. Like she had me convinced for like 2 weeks. And I tweeted Ice-T. I was like, "Hey, you might be my dad," and he liked it. And then I did the festival here, had a great time, left, and the next year, usually they hold off at least a year or two to book you back. The next year, who comes here? Ice-T and his band.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn it! I could have met my dad if I just waited 1 year. 1 year I could have met, but whatever, it'll happen one day, I guess.
One day, yeah,
I'm getting chubby. I look like Ice-T and Ice Cube had a baby. That's what I think I look like. And then that baby gave up.
The baby gave up.
He was like, I'm not gonna have a career. Yeah. So whatever.
Well, they did, on the show SVU. He does have.
I know.
So.
But his son on there is gay. So I'm not a fan of penises.
Don't like them hanging and banging.
No, they don't taste right.
No. So how did you start getting into comedy? I know you do a lot of family things, which is funny because you said about your grandma and your mom, and I'm like, hey, you know what? That seems like my grandma and a wooden spoon.
Yeah. Beating you down. Yeah, that's
we get the wooden spoon.
Yeah, well, we got anything that my grandmama could reach. Yeah. So it was sometimes it was a Churchill with scuffs on the back of it. Sometimes it was a can. I got hit with a can of baked beans one time, and it was a government issued can of baked beans. You know the ones that just say baked beans, like they don't say any product. They got a white label. She threw it across the kitchen and hit me in my head, and I don't think I've been right ever since. So
that's why you're in comedy right now.
Yeah. No, I love comedy since I was a young kid. My mom took me to a show at the college she was working at, and it was Sinbad, and he was roasting the crowd.
Oh my God.
And I love Sinbad. I've met him a couple times now, but he was roasting the crowd, and he started making fun of the basketball coach, who was kind of like the king of the campus. And I'm like, Mom, he can't talk about the coach like that. And she's like, he's a comedian. He can say whatever he wants to. And as a 10-year-old, when you hear you can say whatever you want to in a job, you're like, that's the job I want. So the rest is history. I started really pursuing this about 8 years ago, and ever since then, there's been a lot of great opportunities, a lot of festivals, and a lot of competitions that I've been able to win, and I just keep pushing. Hopefully, I'm on my way up, somewhat. Yeah. So it's a lot of fun, but I love talking about my family because they're insane, and I think most people's families are insane.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah. When you were doing your bit about your mom said, "Ooh, boy."
Yeah. Everybody's heard that. Everybody's mama at some point has been like, "I'm gonna break my foot off in your backside."
Yeah.
Like you hear all these threats, and you're like, that doesn't make any sense to me. My favorite line my mom used to say is, "Now I don't want to do this."
Yeah,
but you've got to learn. And I'm like, what? Like, who says that? Like, I've never had a teacher come to my class before and be like, now listen, I don't want to do this, but you've got to learn, okay?
My favorite was always, I'm going to stop the car.
Oh, yeah.
In the middle of the highway.
Right. Oh, yeah. My mom used to say this, don't make me turn this car around. And I'm like, Mom, I've seen you try to back into a driveway. I don't think that's a fair threat. We both gonna die. Is what's gonna happen.
I'm sure everybody can talk about their families and I mean even Kevin Hart.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Going back to God, I can't even think now. Eddie Murphy.
Oh, Eddie Murphy. He's got some of the best family stories ever.
Goody Goo is the best story. That's one of the best. His aunt. When she goes, go give your aunt a kiss.
It's a Sasquatch. It's a Sasquatch over there.
I grew up watching I watched Eddie Murphy actually with my dad. Because,
Oh, yeah.
Because of all the, I mean, he said fuck like, I don't know, it was like 147 times.
Too many times.
Yeah.
Too many times.
Yeah, I had to watch it.
Yeah.
But he was funny. He did stand up and
He was great. He couldn't do that same act now.
No.
People would leave or cry or whatever.
Cry. They would cry.
They whine too much. People whine way too much.
Oh yeah. You know what? I think that's why comedy is a good kind of decompression for a lot of people, because there really is no line. You can really talk, because if somebody's going to go to a comedy show, you're going to hear stuff about you or them or somebody else sitting next to you, and you're going to laugh about it, and you don't have to worry about it because everybody jokes about it. You
shouldn't worry about it. Yeah, you should. There's people who come to a comedy show mad, like they sit in the front row just like this. Yeah. And like I had a guy tell me in Albany, New York, he left. Like he walked out while I was finishing up my set, and then after the show came up to me, he was like, "You almost made me laugh, man. I had to leave for a second." I was like, "You came here not to, like, you wanted to intentionally." At first he was like, I was looking at you like he's not gonna be funny, and then I saw him start to laugh, but then he got up and left, and I was like, "What's going on?" He came there not to laugh. I don't understand that, but a lot of people like will come and they'll be pissed off the whole time they're there, and I'm like, whatever. You paid money to see me. I'm gonna talk about whatever I want to, and if you laugh, then fine. If you don't laugh, then I will chop you in the throat after the show when you come up to my table. But it was weird to me, that someone actively left so that they could not laugh. Like I was like, did you just have surgery or something? Like, what's wrong with you? Like, you didn't want to bust a gut, man. Like
that don't make no sense. I mean, then why'd you buy the ticket?
Right, that's like going to a strip club and being like, I almost got a lap dance. You almost got me, girl. I had to walk out. I
looked at your booby.
Right. Like, I'm like, why did you go to that place? Like, it makes no sense.
You go there, you just go to the ATM and you have no dollars. You're like, I almost tipped you.
Boy, I almost overdrafted. I almost did. It was close. It was real close. ATM, you almost got me.
So where are you going for? What are you still hitting the road after Sonic?
Oh man, yeah, I've been I've had a crazy last month or so. So I got my wisdom teeth out in at the end of April, and stayed at home for 3 days resting up, and then did a show that Thursday night. like 3 days later, I did a show that night. Then got in my car and drove to Kansas City and did a whole weekend. Then came home for 2 days. Then drove to Des Moines, Iowa. Did a whole weekend there. Then came back home and then got a vasectomy that Thursday, and then left after. So yeah, and that was like last week, and so now I'm here at the Sonic Temple Festival, and I think next weekend I am off. So I'm hoping. My balls are tired, my teeth are hurting, but
got a bag of peas on his nuts.
You better believe it. Frozen peas are my best friends now. Like, they've touched me more than my wife has in the last couple weeks. But
I remember getting that.
Oh man, did they make you shave?
No, she shaved me.
See, well, you got a better insurance plan than I do. I know I came in, they said, you're going to have to shave the front of your boys. And I said, I have to shave it. Like, when I get tattoos, when you get tattoos, they shave you. And I'm like, now, they shave me. And you have a medical license. Like, what? I know there was a course in school on how to shave sensitive areas or something. I've never had it, and I had to shave the whole front.
Really?
Just the front.
Oh, I went in there, she grabbed the penis, flipped it.
No.
She shaved, and then I'm like, whoa, those are
yeah, you get a breeze. You're like, oh, yeah. But they just had me shave the front. Like, they were like, you just have to shave the front. And I was like, you're going to cut in 2 lines. Can I just give you 2 strips? So I have, like, parentheses on my penis? Like, can I do that? Like, they're like, no, the whole front. I'm like, all right. So now I had to come to their office with my Billy Ray privates. Like, it's like a nice little mullet going on my crotch. It was rough. I was pissed, though. I was like, what kind of crappy insurance? Thanks, Obama.
Yeah.
Couldn't add that in there?
Yeah, you can add that in there. You can talk whatever you want. We're internet. We can,
Oh, good.
We can say whatever. That's funny. Because no, she just flipped it. She was like, I'm like, well, you're doing that pretty good. She goes, you ain't my first one. I'm like, okay.
You're not the first person to bring a penis in. That would be awkward though if you were like.
You're the first one she ever touched.
Yeah. One of my comedy legends is Tim Conway, who just passed away. And one of my favorite sketches of all time is him doing the dentist sketch, and it's his first patient ever. Yeah. And like he grabs the thing, and his arm goes dead. And I love that sketch. It's one of my favorites ever.
And he hit himself in the leg.
Everything. Hit himself in the forehead. It's the most hilarious thing in the world. And I can imagine, can you imagine going in for a vasectomy and you're their first patient? And they're doing the same stuff. Like, I'd be like, I'm out. I got to go. Like, just put a rubber band on there. I've worked on enough farms to know how this works. Put a rubber band on there. I will go on about my business. Fall up on its own. Right. He'll be like, it'll turn black. It's already black. I'm good, Doc. I won't notice.
Well, it's good because the peas were my friend.
Yeah.
But the only problem is my daughter was just like a year and a half, 2 years old. My son was just born, so it was like she was running around. She wanted to play, and I'm like, Daddy can't play,
brother. My daughter's gonna be 2 next month, and she knows, like, she wanted me to pick her up. You know, you're not allowed to pick up a certain weight for a while. And I told her, no, honey, Daddy can't pick you up. Daddy has ouchies. And she's like, Daddy, ouchies? And I'm like, yeah, Daddy, ouchies. And now, like, my wife wants to check the stitches because she always wants to make sure everything's okay. Now my wife is watching that, and my daughter, she's watching that, and she understands now. And so, like, we'll go out in public, and she like, Daddy, ouchie, pee-pee, and like pointing right at my crotch and stuff. And then 2 days ago, she accidentally kicked me, and like, it was the worst feeling in the world because I was like, I don't want to cuss or shake my daughter. I don't want to cuss at her, but it was so painful. And I'm like, this is the worst. I should have waited till you were like 10. So you would have been doing, you would have had soccer games or something. It was bad. But yeah, it's embarrassing to be at church with your daughter like, Daddy, ouchie, pee-pee.
Well, the congregation do it. Well, just break for you.
Yeah. Put me on the sick and shut in list. Yeah, right. That would be a terrible testimony in church. Yeah. Brother Joe, how you doing today? Well, Jesus came down and touched my penis, Lord. That would be horrible. That'll get you thrown out of church immediately.
Yeah. Just hopefully you're not in a Catholic church.
No, well, I'm gonna be honest. Catholics are my favorite crowd in the world because you can say whatever you want to as long as you feel guilty later. Like, it's a great crowd.
Just ask for forgiveness. You're good.
It's a great crowd. I'll do Hail Marys. I listen to Tupac's Hail Mary on the way home. I'll do everything. But yeah, Catholics let you do what you want.
Yeah, they do what you want. Ask for forgiveness. You're all right.
Right.
Yeah. So, are you going to be? Do you know your next tour? Do you know where?
Oh gosh, I don't know it off the top of my head, but I can tell you I will be in Louisville, Kentucky, headlining for a weekend right after July 4th weekend.
Okay.
I know that one's coming up. Other than that, I'm just all over. Oh, I've got a show at a castle. We have a castle in Kentucky, right in the middle of horse country. So we're doing a Father's Day show there on June 11th. It's my show, so we're going to be in a ballroom and dinner's included. It's at the thekentuckycastle.com. So if you want to come to horse country and see a castle and hang out in the ballroom with your dad, have dinner and a comedy show, it's all included in the ticket price. That's coming up June 11th, and then July 9th we'll do another one there, but that one's going to be on the rooftop, so you can see the sunset over horse farms and everything.
Really?
It's beautiful, so it's a lot of fun. So those 2 shows are coming up. July 4th weekend I'll be in Louisville at Caravan Comedy Club. And other than that, I really don't know all the dates off the top. You can go check me out, JoeDeuceComedy.com.
I was just going to ask
you
what your website.
Or if you get on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, just type in That Guy Joe in the search bar. Some of you can't spell Deuce, so I don't trust you. Just type in That Guy Joe and click on the black guy. That's me. Yeah.
Is it the first black guy?
I am the first black guy. Okay. I think I might be the only black guy. Yeah, because black people don't spell Deuce right either. So like, there's a couple with misspelled deuces in their name. So.
All right. Well, I'm glad you stopped by. I had a great time.
Thank you very much.
We will definitely check you out more.
Awesome.
And look for this to be up on our site. We'll share it with you on your site.
All right.
And do whatever you want with it. You know. I talked to this white guy over there at Sonic Temple. I don't know where the hell he's coming from, but those Polacks are crazy because he got beat with a wooden spoon.
That's true. That is true.
Yeah.
That is true.
Grandma didn't play.
You should change that story. Your grandma should beat you with a hammer. That way it fits into the Asgard stuff. You know?
Yeah. No, actually, for her birthday one year, all the cousins we got together. We gave our baby pictures. We got a rolling pin, and we hung wooden spoons from it with our pictures on wooden spoons. That was her.
The worst part is she loved it. I guarantee she loved it. Old people take pride in beating ass. They love it. They're like, yeah, I did used to whoop your ass. Yeah. You tell my grandmama, like, yeah, you used to hit me. It was abuse. She was like, it sure was.
Yeah, it was.
Like with a smile, like she's reminiscing.
Yeah.
It sure was.
Yeah. And she look up and
right. She looks up like it's an old lover. She's like, yeah. It was.
Yeah, it was. All right, Joe. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you very much.
Go hit other places so you can get the word around. But yeah, you're great. I look forward to seeing more of you.
Thank you very much.
All right, check him out, Joe Deuce. That guy Joe.
Yep,
that guy Joe. And then if you're here at Sonic Temple when we post this, go check him out here. And we'll see you later here at Sonic Temple.